Welcome back, everybody. My name is Shane Eikenberry. You're watching another episode of Eiken Barbecue. We've got a really interesting cook plan today. We're going to be reverse searing this beautiful tri-tip out on the Oklahoma Joe's Bronco. Should be a great time. Stay tuned. Alright, first things first, got this beautiful 2.5 pound prime tri-tip. This thing has excellent marbling, just has a little hard fat and maybe some silver skin there. We're going to go ahead and get this trimmed up, not much trimming to do at all. There you go, don't go very deep. A little silver skin right here, hopefully the camera picks that up. Alright, there we go. She's looking real good, now we're just going to get a rub on her. Alright, and for this one, we're going to start with the stone ground Dijon mustard. This is just going to act as a binder, won't add too much flavor at all. Just a light coat. Make sure you get all the sides, you know, top and bottom. Alright, for today's rub, I'm going to be using this brisket rub. I made a few videos back. If you guys are interested in the recipe, I'll go ahead and link that video above. And yes, that's an old Parmesan cheese shaker. Works perfect. Just want to make sure you get a nice even coat. Alright, she's ready to go. Gonna go get that pit fired up. Alright, the charcoal has caught. I'm gonna go ahead and hook the thermopro up to it, then get this thing closed up, let it come up to temp. We're gonna smoke it at about 250 today. Once it reaches 100 degrees internal, we're gonna crank this thing up, get it as high as we can, and then sear it until about 130. I want mine rare, medium rare, somewhere in there. Alright, getting her closed up. Alright guys, got the pit at 267 right now, wanted at 250. It's a little above. We're going to bring it down as we cook. No heat deflector today. I'm going to cook this right over the coals, let that fat drip down, steam back up, give that meat some flavor. Alright. First order of business, got 3 chunks of hickory here. Just going to drop those on, give it a little flavor. Right there in the middle. See what that tri-tip's looking like right now. Looking beautiful. Gonna get that right here in the middle. Take that second probe, just kind of stick it right there in the center. Alright, gonna close this down, let her smoke. Alright, gonna dial it down here, leave the top one fully open. Once it comes back down to around 250, I'll start adjusting accordingly. This is a good start. Alright, sitting at 248, meat's at 116. We're going to get this pulled off. That's what she's looking like. Pull it out. Put it to the side. And now, we're going to crank this bad boy up. Alright, so I decided to go the extra mile here. I don't recommend you try this at home, but we're going to take this part out. I'm going to go ahead and throw the heat deflector in there. Place the ash pan back in it. Now the coal basket. I don't recommend you do this at home. Throwing the grill grate back on top. This is going to give us a very nice sear. Alright, everything's wide open, shutting it down, letting it come up to temp, then we're going to get that sear going. Alright, gonna let you guys see what she looks like. This is about midway through. She's at 115 right now. You can see a lot of black pepper in there. That onion's actually started to caramelize. I don't know if it'll pick that up on camera or not, but looks delicious. Waiting for this grill to heat up, and then we're gonna put some heat to her. Stay tuned. All right, it's been about 10 minutes. She is screaming hot, I can tell. I'm gonna go ahead and open her up and get this tri-tip put back on there. All right, gonna let her go about 5 minutes. Check the temp, give her a flip, and then we'll go from there. All right, ladies and gents, it's been about 15 minutes total. Gonna check the temp now. Like I said, I want to pull it around like 135, 140, somewhere in there. Hopefully you can see this. Try and bend it toward you. 135 on the dot. Well, 135.1. All right, gonna get her off here, give her about a 10-minute rest, then we're gonna cut into her. Stay tuned. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the moment of truth. Just want to show you guys a little puddle of juice that came from it. This thing is gonna have a ton of moisture. Get my carving knife. Now it's a tri-tip. You always want to cut against the grain. Just for the sake of this video, I'm gonna cut right here down the middle. We're gonna get a look at it. Like butter. Then just gonna show you guys what the inside looks like. That perfect medium rare is just pouring out juice here. Gonna make a couple more slices. Kind of treat it like a brisket. Just go pencil thick. There we go. Look at that. Oh, it looks delicious. I can't wait to try this. All right, gonna give it a taste test. Let me set you guys up for that. Here we go. All right, ladies and gents, my favorite part of the video, the taste test. Got this beautiful piece right here. Perfect. I'd say that's a medium rare, maybe a medium. Gonna give it a bite. Let's see. It's so good. That rub, it's almost a different rub on this. On the brisket, everything just kind of cooks into it, creates this really nice bark. On here, adds a lot of texture, and that onion, I used dried onion, and it actually caramelizes and kind of melts into the meat. It's incredible. It is incredible. I could just keep going. You can taste everything. You can taste the wood, the charcoal, smoke, all of it. So good. And really quick. I think altogether this took me about an hour total. All right, so let's talk about what we did. It's a really simple cook today. We had a 2.5 pound tri-tip. We went ahead and put that stone ground Dijon mustard on there. Didn't add too much flavor to it, but adds a little bit of texture, and it works as an adhesive. From there, we use that brisket rub. Like I said, I'll link that video in the description, as well as back when I told you about it. Yeah. From there, I got a nice even layer of that rub put on it. Sat out for about 15 minutes, just gave that rub time to penetrate. We got that Bronco up to 250. Didn't use a heat deflector today. I kind of wanted this meat to drip down onto the coals, smoke back up, provide a lot of steam and flavor that way. Got it on there, let it smoke for about 40 minutes, came up to about 115 internal. From that point, I went ahead and adjusted it. Not even gonna try and explain what I did. I don't think you should do it at home, but if you have another way to go about it, then go for it. Either way, adjusted the pit, got it so I could actually grill on it. From there, went ahead and seared both sides, got it up to about 135, took it off, give it a 10-minute rest, and the finished product. It's delicious, really good cook. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you next week. Peace.